Looks like I'm live. Gosh. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Wow. You're now live. Hmm. So, if I am live, which it says I am, also says many things. Okay. Thursday, October 17th, 2024, 8:09, 8:10 in the morning. I woke early this morning. Not very happy, but woke early. Um, couldn't get back to sleep. Reviewing my life, reviewing everything around me, making sure that I'm me and not somebody else. Making breakfast, trying to get on with my day, trying to make things in my life make sense to me. Okay, rather than make things in my life make sense to other people, I'm making things make sense to me, which whole different ball game, isn't it? I mean, when you start to make sense for others, you're only making your exterior persona, that which somebody can see, hear, think, and dream, whatever, interact with. Well, the real me needs to focus down onto what it is that I really want in my life. And, it's hard to say after 68 years what my core desire is. Well, my core desire obviously is to live a wonderful and carefree and happy and loving life. I mean, that's my core desire, but there's a nuance to who I am as an individual, who you are as an individual, and how we interact. And that is the thing that I've been solely focused on for a very long time, is the interaction between humans, especially the ones close to me, because obviously that's what I get to study. So, I mean, I fell madly in love with a woman a couple of times in my life, like madly head over heels, right? And they didn't fall madly head over heels in love with me. They were in love with me, and it was very good and it was great for many years, but it didn't work. The reason it didn't work is because I was projecting too much of my desire. I think I might be oversimplifying it, but I am a very high maintenance person, so I can see how after many years, and it was both in both cases, many years after many years of those relationships, their ability to put up with my constant questioning of reality. Yeah, the constant questioning of reality. It I can see how that must have got on their nerves. That must have, I mean, in both cases, it must have really got on their nerves, because their acceptance of their reality was based on their desires, which is the same as me, but mine is just ongoing. And yeah, it's hard. What is it? Sometimes it's difficult to reach your target, and if it's a moving target, then it's almost impossible. So, in a way, I can see how I would be a very difficult person to live with. I mean, on a full time basis. I mean, I think I can have a part time relationship with many people, which is probably the better way for me, because at least then I can see that what I'm tempering my being in this world to be around certain people. I'm not shape-shifting myself. I'm still coming from the place where I desire to be, which is that constantly expanding heart, mind, body. I mean, I just want to grow into something that I constantly desire. You know, it's like my desire won't settle for anything, because it is my core, the engine that drives this meat suit is desire. So sure, I mean, there are parts of my life, but the thing is, when I go all in, especially in a relationship, it's hard because I'm too much. I do really mean that. I know I'm high maintenance. I'm very high maintenance. So let me get that clear. But I still have a good relationship with both the women in my lives that I fell madly in love with, and I probably overwhelmed in a lot of ways with my constant shifting desire. So there you go. Desire shifts. It's not, one thing. And my desire for a bite of my sandwich is outweighing everything right now because I'm hungry. Oh, that's so nice. Cheese and egg. It's breakfast time. What I'm really surprised about is over the last 3 or 4 years, I wanted to do Nigel Chats. I was going to do, get my Zoom sorted out and my home studio, talk to people about their experiences, talk to them about what they think's going on in the world, all that stuff. But of course, YouTube dropped the ball. They decided that wasn't going to happen. So every time I went live, it would glitch and then fail, glitch and then fail. This may glitch and fail, I don't know. But today it's letting me go live, which I think is a good thing. I sometimes go live on my phone on different channels because if I switch around, it kind of, again, the moving target thing. I listen very much to podcasts and follow the esoteric and more metaphysical versions of the news. As I get my news from different sources, but I also live in a huge city that has a propensity for controlling the news. Los Angeles. Oh, good. I'm doing ums again. Los Angeles is a very strange area in this world. The city itself doesn't have an identity. Not like, well, it has an identity, but it's so modern and so poorly conceived of. It's just spreading like a spready thing. But the core of it is the film industry and entertainment industry and somewhat, the news. So you have to be really aware that most of it is propaganda, and that's probably where I fall out. Oh, greetings from Wales, the one under. Hello, how you doing? There's somebody listening. Is there anybody there? I used to live right in Bristol and Cheltenham and close to the border of Wales, and I used to go over to Wales quite often. I was with my friend Jason, who lives in Cardiff, a few years ago. Doghouse, great musician. Yeah. If you've got any questions, now, gosh, there we go. If you've got any questions for me or you want to interact, the one under. Greetings from Wales. Hi. Yeah. How do you get 2 whales in a car across the Severn Bridge? Yeah, bad joke. Anyway, this whole idea that over the last 4 or 5 years, the control system has been not, trying to make it more difficult for us to travel, make it more difficult for us to interact, has actually promoted many people who were aware of the control system anyway and what was coming. It's made them more proactive. Sorry, big gap there. More proactive in the in their ability to push the envelope for more freedoms. And the more restrictions they try and put upon us through the control system, the more we're likely to react in a way in which they think we're going to margin ourselves and become rebels and start throwing bombs and no. What we're going to do is we're going to recognize that they know that, so we work around it, and we work around it in peaceful ways. The peaceful way of progressing is to build a relationship with people globally and say, you know what, fuck them. That's really it. You know what, fuck them. I'm not going to do that. And that's it, really. I mean, just stand firm. If they say they ask you to do something, or the rules and regulations change so as it restricts you more than you were 10 years ago, then it's the wrong system, isn't it? Because it's restricting you. It's not allowing you to grow. That's very simplified, but at the same time, it's something we need to keep pushing. If we don't push back, we are going to get pushed. And then I'm not having that. Even in a peaceful, a pacifist anarchist, I still won't be pushed around. It just won't happen. Anyway, that's all I want to say, really, is stand firm and stand for what you believe in. Be as creative as possible. That's the thing. I mean, try and connect up with a lot of other people, because it empowers you to believe that you're not an isolated human, which you're not. You have your own thoughts, your own well-being, your own desires, and we've talked about that. But be more outspoken about that which you really truly want in the world. I want more peace, so I have to be more peaceful. But at the same time, I want love, so I have to be more loving. There's so many things that you have to be, you have to personify, and to be love and peace is to get love and peace. And that's all I want to do, really. Love and peace. All right. Cheers then. Get creative. Woo. I'm going to end this because I don't want it to go on too long, because maybe that won't allow it to be posted. So goodbye from me in Los Angeles in California. And thank you for joining me from Welsh Wales, one of the wonderful places that I've visited in this world and love. All right. Cheers then. Bye.